Hey everybody, okay, I'm right back. I just kind of wanted to do this video. I want to encourage people, especially people who are trying so hard to be healthy. Okay, that's just something that I want to do, is encourage people, and I want to be real, and I'm not going to always paint a rosy picture because my life isn't rosy, and neither is yours. And somebody who portrays their life as so healthy and so great, I think they're kind of fibbing a bit, okay? So as you know, I pretty much stay keto. I do intermittent fasting. I try to eat as healthy as I can. I definitely organic, non-GMO all the way. I exercise, and I love tea, okay? And something recently just happened in my life, and I want to tell you about it. So it was probably about a month ago. I came home, and I was sitting in my office. I was doing some work, and I got a really sharp pain in my side. And I thought, okay, what is this? We all get aches and pains, and I'm not a real fast person to run to a medicine cabinet or to a doctor. So for about a half hour, I walked, I exercised, I did some yoga, I laid on my right side, laid on my left side, and the pain pretty much didn't go away. So I knew I had to take myself to the hospital. So I ran to the hospital, and long story short there, I had a kidney stone. I didn't have just a little kidney stone, I had a big kidney stone, and it had been blocking my left kidney for some time, so then my kidney was a little bit sick, and I had to have surgery. I was not a happy camper. This left me, I'd have to say, a little bit depressed in a couple of ways. Number one, I didn't want to have surgery. And number two, my body let me down, and maybe I let my body down. And I was sad. And immediately my thought went to tea, because I do drink an awful lot of tea. I'm a tea influencer, so I have to sample lots of amounts of tea. And I was just sad. Plus I didn't want to have an IV. I didn't want any kind of medicines, and they gave me tons of medicine. It was amazing how much medicine they threw at me for vomiting, for nausea, for pain. There was another one to help my my urethra kind of expand so that maybe this kidney stone would pass, but there was no way it was going to pass. That's why we opted for surgery, and we opted for it right away. So had my surgery, and I got depressed. Not a lot, just a little bit, because here I am for years telling you people how to eat and what to eat and how healthy I am and organic and non-GMO, and oh, I do this and I do that, and I had to have surgery. It happens. And I was depressed because I thought, tea. And then I learned a lot of things, okay? Is tea a culprit with kidney stones? It is. So is sodas. So is spinach. So are dark green vegetables, pecans. And I was sad because the number two things that I love in here was pecans and spinach. And I was eating tons of it. I snack on pecans because I love them. And I would candy coat them with my sugar-free products that I use, and I would put my sugar-free chocolate on them, and I would eat them with butter. I just loved pecans, and spinach was the mainstay in all of my salads. I love spinach. And tea, of course, because then we had to wait for a while to get the results back, because not every kidney stone is from the same things. So there was a whole list, and I will leave a list for you maybe in the comments, because I got a little book on it, plus I studied on it. Look it up. You'll be amazed that sometimes what we think, like, oh, tea causes kidney stones, boom, you're done. No. My main culprits were the spinach, the pecans. For me, there were other things listed, but these are the things that I ate a lot of. And yes, of course, I drank a lot of tea. Oh, and I also didn't drink enough water. So I've been really drinking a ton of water. I drink between 100 and 120 ounces of water a day now. And I hope that strengthens, my kidney. My kidney needs a little bit of help, and I have to make sure that I don't hold on to my urine, and that I go to the restroom. It's important. My doctor even asked, do you want me to write you a note for work so you can go? And I was like, no, it's okay. I can make it work. I'll do it. So, yeah, don't get discouraged when your body sometimes needs help. Don't get discouraged if you have to have surgery and you have to have IVs, because you can easily come home and cleanse yourself of all that stuff. Don't stress about it. And don't think like every health person you watch out there is so healthy they don't ever have a problem. I'm telling you, they're lying to you, because our world is so toxic. We just, it happens, you know? And honestly, eventually we're all going to die. It's just part of life. And the end of that, we don't honestly know what it's going to be, but we have to take the best care of ourselves, you know, right now. And for me, my kidneys weren't getting the help that they needed, and I wasn't focusing on them. They're getting focused now, trust me. And I go back in October for a re-eval, make sure everything's okay, and I'm sure it will be because I feel fine. If you've never had kidney pain, kidney stone pain, I've had 3 children naturally with no medication, and this dropped me to the floor in tears. It hurts. So when someone tells you have a kidney stone, kind of give them a little bit of sympathy, because it hurts, all right? And especially if they're trying to pass it, you know, kind of give them a little support, okay? Because, wow, it hurts. So that's about it. I wanted to be honest with you and transparent, and I wanted to be real, and I wanted to help you, and I wanted to encourage you, because sometimes in our social media world, we want to post things that are all happy and rosy, and we want to portray our lives as just so grand, and we aren't portraying the reality of our lives, and that's misleading to so many people. So that's it. You guys have a great day. If you haven't seen it yet, I just did a video on sugar. That's what these cards are from. And I want you to take a little bit of time and go over it and consider your addiction to sugar as well. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.